got this shit cause I envisioned it. I see my goals vividly. Go to bed, I gotta finish it.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Sucka Free Hoops Views podcast. It's Tolly. You already know.
Kev, we back at it. What episode is this?
It's the third episode, I believe.
Oh, yeah, it gotta be third.
Yeah.
Had a little furlough.
Yeah, a little, MIA, feel me? But that's life and shit.
Oh shit, it's New Year and all that too.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year. Oh yeah, Happy New Year. Shit, man.
It's been, not gonna lie, it's been like, I think the last one we did, I didn't take the date, September
Had to be around that time.
That's a long
Probably
time.
even August, bro.
So what's up? Let them know how you been. What's going on? Shit, things alright?
Yeah, man. Working, bro. You gotta keep money in the pockets.
Especially now.
Got a fun life, just been working. That's pretty much it, Trying to figure out how I could, balance personal life, this work, But we here, man. We back.
That's all that matters.
That's you feel me? At the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Shit feel better than when we started too, right?
Yeah. But how you been, man?
I don't complain, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we all going through something. We all got to deal with stuff. That's about it. Should be hard. Should be easy, but it don't change the fact that you said we all trying to figure it. We all trying to get through something. We all trying to get over something. We all trying to achieve something. So I'm just glad we back here, bro, because there's something I do that we do that make me feel good. Like, it make me feel like it's a step away. It's a step to something else. It's a sign of something better that's coming. Like, it's just a good feeling. It's like refreshing. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? We get here and do this, and knowing all the stuff that we gotta get done. We make time for this. It's like, shit, we don't have to complain. We here. We doing it.
Talking for me, get to come here and talk about shit. For me, have people listen to me talk about shit.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, appreciate y'all for listening. So now that we know, we got over the awkward reason why I was absent. Feel me? Sorry about that, but we back now.
A little rough patch.
We back for good now, though. So a lot has happened in the NBA since the last time we've spoken to y'all.
Shit, half a season, 50-some games.
Yo, what a season so far.
Yeah,
I don't know. Feel me? I like this. This is. I like where basketball is headed right now. I don't know. Feel me? Some people might not agree, but I like seeing people get buckets, bro.
People. A lot of people don't agree for the right reasons, but they don't really see it as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're looking at things from a neutral standpoint of how it's just going, how things have headed, where they not going, who's doing what, who's not doing what, and the effect is leaving. Like, for like now, the league, it's a lot more. Like, due to the people who want to say, oh, it's watered down, it's very average, which I can kind of agree on. You know what I'm saying? Most of our superstars, megastars is old.
Yeah.
We got a handful of real young megastars like Luka, Giannis, etc. Jokic is a little young, not that old. But from a whole, it makes the competition, there's been more balance. We don't got no clear-cut winner. We don't got no clear-cut MVP. We don't got no, it's a full-on, guys really trying to go out there and get it. Everybody's in the race right now.
Yeah, you got Luka. Luka is him. 60-point triple-double?
60-point triple-double, but he was the first one to have 20 assists or rebounds. 20
rebounds. Different.
Playing my career.
Giannis. He's Giannis. Feel me?
Giannis is cool.
It's nothing new. Feel me? It's Giannis.
I feel like his elevation is gonna soon be asked for, though. Yeah. Even though it's unfair to him because it's not Giannis and what he's doing.
At some point he gotta.
Yeah, word.
Because there's a couple games he's had a low scoring game. There's a couple games he had 9, had 10 or some shit. You feel me?
But I feel like
I don't want to say people are figuring him out, but Like we've seen it happen before, so he gotta sturdy up, man. He gotta
Yeah, and that's
that midi. You gotta get that midi, man. He takes a lot. He takes that post fader a lot. He gotta start.
You know, it's funny.
Playing at a
A
higher
lot of
clip.
people, a lot of people killed Gilbert Arenas for saying that on his podcast. He could have worded a little better, used a little harsh words, but about the fact that Giannis not really dominating the game of basketball. He's just using his physical dominance to be where he's at.
He's
in
physically
basketball.
dominating the game of basketball.
But yeah, his moment of elevation is like I said, it's not fair to him because it's not Giannis, but it's just how it is, bro. It's basketball. You can't it's just like it's never gonna stop evolving. You can never be better than the game. He got to go get that jump shot, that little post fade, or like a one dribble pull up, two dribble pull up, off left foot, left shoulder, right shoulder. That's gonna make him like put him in that Mount Rushmore of echelon players because it's not like it's a reason why those players do it and have done it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like he takes the shots. He just gotta hit that.
Yeah, he got the mindset for it. He got the makeup to go through the humps and bruises of getting to that kind of player too. So I don't really see.
He's still, you feel me? He's still like what, 28?
I don't even think he's 28 yet, bro.
He's 27.
He might be like 27.
He's 27 or 28. He's one of the two. So it's like, especially nowadays, everybody expects something to happen.
I think he's younger than AD, right?
Yeah, I think he's in. Yeah, everybody expects a player to develop something fast. Like you gotta give people time. Like
yeah, you gotta give people time.
You really gotta give players time. Like,
you got to because basketball isn't a thing. Like basketball, like it's a reason why it's like it's 10% physical, 90%, 80% mental.
Yeah.
You go 90, even go 95, because being able to. Like I said, the reason why I'm saying how I say it's unfair to say he has to elevate because it's not like he's already a megastar, one of the greatest players ever. But it's like life, bro. You can't ever be stagnant. Yeah, you can't ever. Like it's impossible. You gotta find some way, somehow, to get just to want to not even get better. Because some people like you can want better and want all this and want to need better, but it don't be that way for certain players or certain people. But you still gotta have the want to do it.
Yeah.
So you not in the same place you was, you know what I'm saying, last season. You don't want to get caught up in, oh, damn, yeah, I'm averaging 1 or 2 more points, but I'm averaging less rebounds, I'm averaging less assists, I'm shooting less worse from the field. Those are the things, unfortunately, the mainstream media, the guys who sub you in and out, the guys who own your teams, that's what they look at. They don't really look at the real, true grind of the game. So you got to stay on point all the time.
It's literally to the point where it's like you got to be obsessed with being better at the game. It's like on some Kobe shit. Like you got to be obsessed with getting better at the game. So right now he dominates physically, you know, rim running and all that. That's cool. But at some point he's gonna want to like I know y'all like I don't know him personally, but I feel like I know the player Giannis is where he's gonna work to get to that point where he's gonna master different parts of the game, where he's gonna have different things to fall back on.
Like you just said,
he's still young.
It's gonna come with time.
It's gonna come with time. A lot of players reach their prime like in their late 20s, early 30s. He's 27 or 28. He's still got some time.
Unless you bro.
Yeah, talk about that.
Unless you bro.
Different. But you know, on top of the players that we always are used to seeing like do well, there's a lot of players that are starting to break out, like Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He was already doing some of this stuff last season.
I didn't expect him to be that good.
This year is different. You got Bol finally getting a chance, and he's starting to show his talent.
I'm surprised he hasn't been playing. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's so crazy over, you know what I'm saying, Victor Wembanyama and all this. Like, we got a whole dude the same size in the league, the same kind of makeup and all in the league. So it's like that was a little confusing.
He got neglected.
I'm glad to see that.
He got drafted and he was in Denver. He got neglected. Yeah. They didn't play him, but he got his chance now. He's starting to show what he's capable of. That's nice to see.
Hearing his name and all that.
Who else? Paolo Banchero. That's a rookie.
Yo, I like the way he plays. Because at first I didn't really know about him until he was, you know what I'm saying, draft was coming up. I don't really follow, you know what I'm saying, that mini college, you know what I'm saying, things like that. But when I did watch him in the league, Like he's one of he got. If you really look at him, he kind of got like an old school kind of game to him a little bit. He got like the bully ball aspect. When he know he got a mismatch, he likes to just straight up full on attack, use his body, use his size, and he got a soft touch. And he don't like to shoot that many threes. He got like a real like old school kind of bully ball game. And I feel that's going as when you're young, that's what's going to get you by in the league because it's a like you know what I'm saying. It's a men's league.
Yeah, it's a grown men's league. But I feel like his game reminds me of Melo, bro.
I was gonna say he's like a baby Tatum almost.
Like Denver Melo,
yeah, with he playing with that edge, the physical edge, the physical motor, want to bump and bang and all that. Yeah,
there's a physical edge there, but there's also skill there. He's skilled, bro. He has great footwork. He's skilled, but
I feel like I don't want to say he's not skilled, but I know why you're saying. I feel like it's more of the poise of it. Like the pace of it. He's not like erratic with the bully ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He's like looks like he knows what
it's control. Like he's out there.
There's definitely room to improve though.
I like Banchero. He's like a less skilled version of not less. I don't want to say less to knock him, but like he's like a Tatum. Yeah. Tatum without the plethora of more moves, like the more shot creation. Tatum is a different kind of player.
That's another player.
He's a different kind of player.
I don't want to call. You can't really call him a breakout player.
Yeah, because he went to the finals. He's a little proven. Yeah, he's a little proven.
To me,
he's proven, and I think he does look better than last year. Well,
that's what I'm saying. To me,
actually looks high.
He's like, yo, bro. There's a lot of players this season that I'm looking at. And I'm saying, yo, bro, you could fuck around and win Most Improved, bro. You could do it, bro. You could like Luka could win Most Improved Player. Come on, bro. What he's doing now compared to last season,
but
Shai Gilgeous could win it.
I think Shay's a little different, but Luka, I feel like we was putting him in that superstar realm after his second season already. So it's like you really can't. I don't think he should.
I take these awards for their name. Most Improved Player. Bro, I've never seen somebody drop a 6.
Like, bro, they gave Ja Most Improved last year. Was it last year or the year before? I know he gave it to him after he was the first pick or the second pick in the NBA draft.
Yo, bro,
I didn't understand that.
Speaking of Ja, he's different. Like
Ja's another different type of dog that is interesting to watch because the things he does, it's like you wouldn't expect him to pull off because you know what I'm saying, his size. It makes you question it, not if you can do it, but if the things he does in terms of like attacking the basket, like a guard his size, you wouldn't see like his post the other day. I was just talking to one of my coaches about
it. The dunk he called yesterday. Was it yesterday?
No, that was on Jalen Smith, not him. The one on Jakob Poeltl. Like he's attacking full speed and he's getting to his spot and then elevating.
Bro, he just caught 2 then, bro.
That's not easy.
Jalen Smith one was crazy, bro.
Nah, Jalen Smith one was crazy because you can tell when you watch the video.
I'm gonna edit that clip. I'm gonna edit that dunk into this video. You don't see that. Different, bro.
Jalen Smith, though, he was gonna block it. You could tell. He goes up to dunk it. He puts the ball here. You see Jalen Smith's face. He's like, yo.
And it's not even like
he thought he was going to get a block.
It's not even like he did this. Came back and rim grazed it. Came back and flushed it like this.
Like he's a player. Like he's a player where it's like when he's in on his downhill attack. You kind of gotta stay on his hip the whole time. I feel like because if you let him change direction and let him able to plant his 2 feet on the ground, it's over, bro. Because he's able to make that one move and take him 2 steps.
Hit him with the stutter
and took off.
Yo, bro.
It took off, bro. Like if you let him get to that, if you let him square his body,
bro,
he's like it's really a poster.
People say
like a real life, like
people are
slowed up on the wall.
You know, people have said that Russell Westbrook is the most athletic point guard we've ever seen. Yeah, feel me? I used to think that. Now I'm looking at Ja. Ja caught a block that same game. Backboard right here, his hand like right there. Westbrook,
I don't
never did.
He never. Okay, he never did because I don't think.
But look,
Westbrook is in the spring jumper.
The only thing Westbrook has over
Ja's
him.
a little springy, bro.
The only thing Westbrook has over him is power, bro.
That's what I was gonna say.
Much more powerful.
That's why if you look,
but Ja is just like, bro, fast, quick, jumps high, like
he got sprint. He got spring athleticism. Like Russ has power. Like he has the explosiveness. Because I was gonna say the reason why I can't say Ja's more athletic or Russ. Why I still think Russ is the most athletic point guard I've seen is because you see how Ja attacks down the hill and he gets to that crossover, that pushover, and likes to jump off that 1-2 and take off. Russ has the ability to get to that same downhill and just and take off in mid run. That's different. But you know how much power you gotta have in your legs to be able to run that fast and then just still take your little fast 1-2. Then that second one you just explode off the ground.
That's
different.
Yeah, you right.
Russ is a little different.
It just separates them. It's the explosiveness. But
yeah, but Russ, I think Ja got more.
I see
rise. He got more hang time. He got more bounce. Like he got more
floating, bro. Like
he's springing, bro. Like he's really like he getting off that floor, bro.
He's tough.
He's getting off that floor.
He's tough. And then on top of all the players that's doing well this season.
Yeah.
So
we was talking about
breakout players. Lauri Markkanen, Ball, SGA.
I feel like we're missing somebody though.
Zion. Bugging. Anthony. I feel like
Zion broke out. Like, ooh,
Anthony Simons.
I feel like Anthony Simons. He's the perfect example of why high school kids should just they gotta let high school kids just go straight from high school.
Yeah, but didn't he do like a year in the G League or some shit?
Yeah, I think he did do one.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like when you get those 17, 18, 19-year-old kids that haven't been conformed to knowing how to play a role and stick to it and perfect it to be nice. High school kids, look at a high school kid, his game is more free flowing. He's more
free flowing, yeah, you do. Once you establish you're one of the nation's best players, you can do whatever you want. Like you do whatever you want.
So jumping from that, going to straight and getting that pro training, that pro experience to one, see where you fall at among that, and then be able to work from there. He's a perfect example of that. He's about to be. He's gonna have. I don't. If it's too early to say if he's gonna be great or anything, but he's gonna have a long career in the league as one of the best combo guards, bro.
Bro, actually,
no lie. I like his game.
I got to see him play this year against the Knicks. I went to watch him play live, bro. He gave him 38, and it was like because I remember when he first.
Oh, you was there for the game. You was at the game when him and Jeremy Grant had 40, right?
Yeah.
That's beast.
Remember when he first came into the league and it was just athleticism. And
he was young. He was just a body of pride.
That game, like during the shoot around, he's hitting shots from the same spot, like 20 shots in a row. In the game, he's getting to that same spot, hitting the same shots. He's practicing. I'm watching this. I'm like, nah, that's somebody who's like.
That's a pro.
He's learning the game, bro. He's a pro, bro. He's a pro, bro. It's different. He's one of those like him, Lauri Markkanen, Lauri Markkanen by far.
I feel like
he had a 50-point game. Yeah, right. He had a 50-point game, bro.
50.
If
and she's gonna love this. My mom hit me up one night about him, like just randomly, 3:00 in the morning. Hey, yo, Utah Jazz number 20. I think 23, 21, 23. I think it's 23. And I'm just like, who? Like, why is she? I hadn't really processed. I'm like, that's probably Lauri Markkanen. I went to go Google it, make sure it was him. I'm like, yeah. Like, that's how you know, like, his. And she was just in like a regular ball playing sports highlights. So he's I don't want to say he's, you know what I'm saying, like he's more than doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He's showing that like he's showing his actual progress. He's showing that he's getting the recognition he, you know what I'm saying, deserves, and that's good, you know what I'm saying? With a player like that, it's like it's kind of cool to see, even though you may not think, oh, he's on a funny team and all that stuff. Like he's one of those players where it's like, nah, like you wouldn't think he would be that caliber of player, you know what I'm trying to say?
That's what I'm talking about.
And he's in Utah.
Everybody expects like players to just grow fast, bro. Like when he first got drafted, the Bulls drafted him, right? He got drafted by the Bulls, right?
Was it? That's the team I remember he was previously on, but did they get drafted? Did they draft him? I don't know.
I think they drafted him. Find out right now. Can't be tripping. I believe it's the Bulls, huh? Drafted him. Where's this draft at? Nah, what? Who's that? How you know where he drafted?
Come on here. He was selected 7th overall 2017 by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And they traded him to
Then they traded him
yeah,
that same
so-
night for Jimmy Butler. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
he was part of that
crazy.
trade? Oh yeah, makes sense.
I didn't even know that.
Makes sense.
So.
You see how I'm saying, like, it takes time. He got drafted in 2017,
He's a legit
bro.
footer though. That's tough.
He got drafted in 2017, bro. It is 2023, bro. He scored 50, bro. What was that? 6 years after?
5? No, he's 6.
6, bro. He's
I'm in the league in 2017. So that was a good
bro.
time.
Telling you, got to give players time, man. It's all about time, bro. Time is of the essence, gangster. Now, this is what I've been wanting to talk about this whole time. Can't lie, this is an agenda I'm pushing. D Book is not a top 15 player. Do you agree, Kev?
I remember. Okay, look. At first, look, I was like, you know what I'm saying, like this is how like I became fond of D Book. Once like I was like getting into like the Kobe, you know what I'm saying, the Kobe thing of how he went on to his work ethic and how he worked out, how he became the scorer he is, how he broke down the game. And then once I found out, once I saw, you know what I'm saying, D Book got his name up, watching him play and all that, I did fall a lot of love in how he was playing. In terms of how he would score and get buckets and the kind of player he is, like I was very biased towards that. So when you brought it to my attention the first time on your gram, I didn't really I didn't think much of it. I'm like, he might not be. I don't know.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Now, like that read that.
I'm about to break it down to y'all, because this is something I've been saying.
I don't know. I like D Book.
Everybody who knows me know this is what I. D Book is one of those players. At one point, Jason Tatum was also one of those players where you look at the way they score and you're like, nah, that's so much skill. The footwork is crazy, all that. The moves, the counters, great. But what else, bro? What else do you bring to the table besides that, bro?
You kind of that question kind of jammed me up. I didn't know what to say, but long story short, I don't think he might not be a top 20 player, bro. I don't know.
Yo, bro, he's not top 15. I posted that on my story. Feel me?
Did you get backlash from
shout out my boy RJ. Shout out my boy RJ. This is for you, RJ. 15 players better than D Book.
Let's do it right now. Let's do it.
Might as well, man. And I want to hear debates, cause man,
you know he's coming right at you. Like you already know him, bro.
Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Steph, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell.
Stop right there.
That's 10.
I feel like those are 10 guys who got it. Like those are 10. That's a clear cut 10. That it's no debate. It's no argument. We gotta be okay with that 10 as basketball players in the basketball world.
Listen, Anthony Davis, Paul George, John Morant, Jaylen Brown, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kyrie Irving. This one is debatable. And at this point, we already passed 15.
What's that, 16?
We passed, this is at 17. I just said 15 just to be, kind. Maybe 17 just because. Zion Williamson, debatable.
Which I also agree with.
Trae Young, that debatable.
No.
Jimmy Butler,
no,
not debatable.
I don't think
Bradley Beal, not debatable.
Whoa, I think Bradley Beal is debatable.
No,
they the same kind of player a little bit.
I think Bradley Beal is better. He does what Devin Booker does better.
Yeah, I think his shot creation and his ball handling skills and playmaking skills is better than D Book. But you can't sit here and say Trae Young is a debate. I feel like Trae Young is better than him. Trae Young led the league in points and assists last year.
Bro, I had people debate with me and say Trae Young is no. So I don't know. D Book made it to the finals. Big whoop, bro. Who cares? Who cares?
He may not.
He did not make it out of the playoffs.
Did we say Kawhi?
We didn't even say Kawhi. Because people say he's a part-time player. 19. So you feel me? That don't really. So basically, there are 20 players better, bro.
For all the viewers out there who's watching this though, I know for me, I rock with D Book.
Listen to me.
And this is brought to my attention now. It is, but I can't say I don't agree with it though. It's those like
I feel like
I don't think he top.
I feel like I
top
proved
20.
my point. I feel like I proved my point in this. Like, we came here before we started shooting. I spoke to Kev. I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, D-Book not top 15. I told him and I showed him my list. You feel me? That's it.
But I wasn't even mad, bro.
So,
It's like you gotta like it was just like
I stat, bro. What else we got to talk about for this episode? I mean, shit. You got anything else you wanna?
yeah. I guess we could bring in, you know what I'm saying, some fan favorites. You know what I'm saying. One DM I got about it was from somebody we both know about my, you know what I'm saying, about my Bay Area boys. You know what I'm saying, how that he said that if Draymond was on any other team, he wouldn't start and he wouldn't be as valuable and he wouldn't be making as much money as he is. But due to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and you know what I'm saying, the makeup of the Warriors, what he does is valuable outside of just stats, and he's very lucky.
I mean, listen, man. Shout out Draymond. New media.
Oh yeah, new media.
Word. Shout out Draymond. But I get what he's saying though. Like, Draymond is he benefited from being able to stay with one team his whole career. Like, if you stay with one team your whole career, you're gonna be able to carve out some type of role for you where you're like, prove your worth. Like, you bring value to the team. And he brings value. It's not what you're gonna see on the box score if you don't watch basketball. If you watch the game, you're gonna see the little things he does. Hockey assists. For me, directing traffic, like
off-ball
setting
screens,
backdoor screens, like making crucial passes, rebounding, playing defense sometimes.
Setting the tone.
Getting texts when you don't you feel me, to set the tone, like stuff like that brings value. And that's why, like, him being able to mesh well with that whole Klay and Steph dynamic, that helped him a lot. But right now in his career, I feel like if he goes somewhere else, he's built that stature and that status to where he's gonna find a way to impact the team. You feel me? Like, it's like the Dennis Rodman effect in a way. Like, you feel me? Wherever you go, you're just gonna cause some type of havoc, bro, and do something.
Yeah, I feel like
What do you think about it? Like,
you know, Golden State was, you know, that was my guys, man. Shout out Draymond.
media.
But the thing with with Draymond and the Warriors is like people forget, like, the NBA isn't all about skills. It isn't all about, you know what I'm saying, being nice. NBA is a business where most of the starting positions that get the most money, like, are locked down by, you know, mega stars. Like to the point where, you know, like, no matter how good you are at a 6'4", 6'3" point guard, if the Warriors do draft you, you will never be able to start at the point guard until, you know what I'm saying, Steph Curry retires, until he leaves. And that's how the NBA is, like, to a point where it's like you are paid for what you're worth, but people forget what the worth stands for in the NBA. It's not about averaging 20, having a crazy stat line. It's about what you bringing to this table as being you, as being the player you are mentally and physically.
I get what you're saying.
And you know what I'm trying to say? Like the NBA isn't. It's like college kids coming up now. It's like, even if they go to a big school and they're the best player and they're averaging the most points in whatever conference they are at, get into the tournament, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to the league to average 20. If they do, hey, more money in your paycheck. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what they're getting signed for. That's not what they're getting picked up for. Because in the NBA, everybody is nice. Everybody is from somewhere, some town, being that guy, being him, being able to carry a team, know what it's like to be nice.
Crazy? Draymond was that guy in Michigan, bro. He was that guy. So for people to look at him and see him and be like, yo, bro, you really not. It shows you how different it is in the NBA.
It's just the NBA
different level.
It's
that guy was him, bro. He was him, bro. Went Michigan State, offered all that. Yeah, him. Now you see him, and he, Charles Barkley called him quadruple single, triple single, whatever. Like, but at the end of the day, he's still a 4-time NBA champion.
4-time NBA
and a defensive
champ.
player of the year.
Defensive player of the year.
And a multiple-time All-Star. Right now, feel me, he's not.
It's not. Yeah, that's not the case anymore. It's not the case anymore.
So safe to answer your question. If he goes anywhere else, I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah, it might be dead quiet for him.
But Draymond, shout out to you, media, or that's just what I think. For me, prove me wrong.
You said that new media.
You got. What else? Is there anything else I want to get off my chest to close out this episode? Man.
I don't know. I feel like we warmed everybody up. I feel like everybody is going to know we back. Everybody is going to see the little nooks and crannies in this episode and know that, hey, these guys are doing what they're doing. They back. And just know it's all about reps. You said that in the first episode?
Oh, yeah.
You said that in the first episode.
Everything in life, that's, for me, basketball. You want to be a doctor, surgeon, anything. Reps, bro. Reps. It's all about reps. So we got to get more reps in, for me, get better.
Yeah, nose congested right now, weather changing. See part of self.
It is mad.
There's a lot going on.
It is mad going here right now.
We had to get back to this though. We had to.
But this is closing out the third episode of the Sucka Free Hoops Views podcast. Stay tuned for episode 4. I'm just gonna give you a little preview. We're gonna call it Legacy Talks.
Oh yeah,
You feel me? Leave that up to your interpretation.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I'm Toli.
I'm Kev. Shout out all the fans. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out Jay Trenches. Shout out.
Oh yeah.
Sage.
Oh Jimmy.
Shout out RJ. Shout out Eddie. Shout out all the people that show me support. Shout out. There's a lot of people. Shout out Mason. All my people, bro. Yeah.